The Tale of Piggy Wigg by Mike J. Preble.
The Barnyard Orchestra stopped. Randy stood up on his hind legs and clapped his front feet together. He tried to whistle, but he only made a whooshing sound. A few others also stood up to clap their hooves or paws, but their parents made them sit back down. "Why can't we clap?" Randy asked his mother. "We don't clap until the orchestra is finished," whispered his mother. "But they stopped," said Randy. "That was only the end of the first movement," said his mother. "What's movement?" asked Randy. In an orchestra, the music they play is sometimes divided into parts called movements, said his mother quietly. "How many movements do they have today?" asked Randy. 3, said his mother. "I wish they had 100, said Randy. "Shh," said his mother. "They're ready." "Can I sit on your lap?" asked Randy. "Yes, if you sit still," said his mother. Randy climbed onto his mother's lap. He felt the prickly hairs of her chin rub against the back of his head. He giggled. "Why is he waving that stick?" Randy asked. "That stick is a baton," said his mother. "He's conducting." "What's conduckling?" asked Randy. "Not duckling," said his mother. "Conducting. He tells everyone how to play." "He looks mean," said Randy. "He wants everyone to play their best," said his mother. "I hope he doesn't point that stick at me," said Randy. "Listen to this next part. It's very beautiful," said his mother. Randy laid his head back, closed his eyes. He felt his mother's chest go up and down as she breathed. He turned his head sideways and could hear her heart beating. He turned his head the other way. It sounded the same. Randy turned his head back and forth many times, very fast. "What are you doing?" asked his mother. "I'm listening to your heart beeping," said Randy. He tilted his head way back and looked at his mother upside down. "You need to settle down, or I'll put you back in your own seat," said his mother. Randy sat very still. He tried holding his breath. He counted to 11 before he had to breathe again. He squinted his eyes at the lights to make them look like twinkly stars. He yawned to make his eyes all watery. The lights twinkled even more. Randy yawned again and again. "Are you tired?" asked his mother. "No, I'm making stars," said Randy. The orchestra stopped. "Is it over?" asked Randy. "No, that was the second movement," said his mother. "Next is the third movement, and I think you'll find a surprise." "Where's the surprise?" asked Randy. He jumped down and snuffled around the floor. "Not there," said his mother. "In the music." "How can the music have a surprise?" asked Randy. He sat down on the floor with his front feet on the railing. He looked everywhere around the barn. "I don't see no surprise," said Randy. He rested his chin on the cold metal. "Keep your ears up," said his mother. Randy tightened the muscles in his head to make his ears stand up tall. He opened and shut his mouth, bouncing his head up and down, and then he stopped. "Mama, they're playing Piggy Wigg!" shouted Randy. He stood on his seat and sang, "Piggy Wigg, come home today. Farmer Brown has cut the hay. Cows are out, the rooster crows. Time to jump and count your toes. 1, 2, 3. Everyone smiled. The conductor turned to the audience and asked everyone to join in. Everyone sang, and then everyone cheered. "Is it over?" asked Randy. "Yes," said his mother. "They always end the children's concert with the Tale of Piggy Wigg." "I want to hear it again," said Randy. Randy and his mother walked out of the barn. "Mama," said Randy as they snuffled along the path, "the conductor pointed his stick at me, but I wasn't nervous." "That's because you knew the words," said his mother. "And I still do," said Randy. "Piggy Wigg, come home today. Farmer Brown has cut the hay." Randy sang and splashed through the little creek on their way home. The end.